Well, all those that thought that the transfer window of Arsenal is done, it's not yet done. And I've seen very many Arsenal fans go into the comment section of the YouTube channel asking me, Rokani, who are we bringing in next? Guys, relax and float. Arsenal have made a decision to see to it that they sign Mohamed Kudus. The interest is concrete. Sammy McBall is one of the credible journalists that we've known for a very, very long time. He has gone ahead and confirmed to us that Arsenal is eyeing the signing of Mohamed Kudus. And most of you have always been asking me, Rokani, who is next? Who are we bringing on next? I tell you, it's obviously Mohamed Kudus that Arsenal are really eyeing. And you know why they're bringing him in? Obviously, the reason I told you yesterday when you're doing a story of Joao Felix, that Arsenal are looking in for a midfielder who can play as a right forward where Bukayo Saka plays, and obviously play as a left forward and a centre forward, that is Mohamed Kudus. He can also play as a conventional midfielder, and that's why Arsenal are interested in him. Smash the like button close to 400 times. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And I call upon for your for your viewership, because your viewership makes us strong, big and better as we the fans of Manchester, as we the viewers of this channel. And thank you guys for keeping it this channel. So also subscribe to it that we 20,000 subscribers. Also subscribe to it that we hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of this month. And we are also talking about William Saliba, talking about his partnership with Gabriel Magalhaes. And lastly, it's all about Martinelli coming in through to comment about the new kit of Arsenal. It's the away kit that most of the fans love and others really don't love it, meaning that it's gonna head to cause what we call divided opinion. So let's start it off with Mohamed Kudus, as the story has been broken by Sammy McBall today, and has gone ahead and told us the following: that Arsenal are interested in Ajax's 40 million rated midfielder Mohamed Kudus, but are focusing on trimming their squad before adding to it, but must first offload several team players after their 200 million spend spree in the summer. This is no longer news to us, because we all know that if Arsenal are to go on and obviously get in the players they want, they need to offload those players. That is it. They need to offload some players to either get in money to get this deal of Mohamed Kudus over the line. But when you look at the players that Arsenal want to really sell off, it's easy to raise that amount of money for Mohamed Kudus. Then he went ahead and obviously said the following: that Arsenal sporting director Edo will now turn his attentions to outgoings with Kientieni, Cedric Soares, Nicola Pepe, Albert Sambi-Lokonga, Nuno Tavares and Rob Holding among those attracting interest that could tempt Arsenal in selling. So when you look at all those players we're going to talk about, Kientieni is like 35 million pounds, Cedric Soares 5, that is 40, Nicolas Pepe they can get like 5, that is 45, Albert Sambi-Lokonga 30, 75, Nuno Tavares 15, that is 90, and Rob Holding like 5, meaning that all those players can go ahead and obviously get in Arsenal something close to 100 million pounds, meaning that if they get 100 million pounds from those sales, that means they can easily find themselves in a position of really getting the deal of Mohamed Kudus over the line. And Mikel Arteta came out and obviously said yesterday that they need to work onto the outgoings. That's it. They need to work onto the outgoings so that they really get them over the line. And after getting them over the line, they will get in other players as soon as possible. And Sammy McBall also added and said the 22-year-old can play in a conventional central midfield role, in a more advanced position, or even on the right wing. His versatility is known to be particularly attractive to Arsenal's recruitment. So it's all about his versatility that Arsenal are looking for him, because Mohamed Kudus can play very many positions. And this confirms to you that Kai Havertz has been signed as a central midfielder. They're looking at him to play into that Granit Xhaka position, and Arsenal going in to spend 67 million pounds and them pulling out of the Moise Caicedo deal was a confirmation that all they want is all about getting him as a getting him in as a Granit Xhaka replacement to see to it that he gets into that position. And now their interest in Mohamed Kudus kills all those chances of him playing as a right attacking midfielder to compete with Bukayo Saka, meaning that Mohamed Kudus is coming in through as what we call the new Bukayo Saka, competitor into this game of football. So Sammy McBall also went ahead and said Kudus is also of interest to Brighton this summer, but the attraction of playing Champions League football and playing in a team hopeful of challenging for the Premier League title next season could emerge as a factor for the Ajax player. Now, when you look at that, I see a lot of sense into that, because Brighton have been the team that have been so much close, obviously pursuing the deal of Mohamed Kudus, but Arsenal coming in through is obviously a key factor. Why? Mohamed Kudus wants to play Champions League football. Brighton is into the UEFA Europa League. That means Arsenal is edging them over that. Now, the other reason is Arsenal showed their urge or their charge to almost clinch the Premier League, and Mohamed Kudus looks at the signs they're going to have to make. Julian Timber, his former teammate at Ajax, Declan Rice and Kai Havertz, obviously pointing to where the trophy could go next season, and that might be North London in a nick of time. So it shows you that Arsenal are really having a very huge edge as far as signing Mohamed Kudus is really concerned, and maybe even Arsenal trying to obviously convince Thomas Partey that we are signing your fellow countryman that is going to keep you here, and maybe it can act as a convincing point to the player. But when you look at Mohamed Kudus and the season he had at Ajax, he played 30 league games, 11 goals and 3 assists. That shows you that he has a lot onto his name. And in the KNVB Cup, 3 matches, 1 goal. UEFA Europa League, 2 matches, 1 goal. Champions League, 6 games and 4 goals, meaning that in total he scored close to 17 goals. And you would love a midfielder like him, and he put in 3 assists altogether. And when you add on the goals scored in the World Cup, that takes his tally to 20 goals a season, and that is really a very good high-rated scoring forward. So Arsenal would have gotten themselves a very good player that can obviously take them to where the world really wants them to be, and that is something great for the side of Arsenal, and I really believe it's going to work down well for the Arsenal side. And if at all you know, it's all about Arsenal going in for the big fish, and he want to strengthen their squad to see to it that none of the injuries that he might pursue into the career or the next season stops them from obviously giving City the ride that they really deserve. So that is all about Mohamed Kudus, and we put that at the stop, and let's go ahead and obviously talk about Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba bromance. Obviously, William Saliba on Gabriel Magalhaes, he has gone ahead and said the following: I've known him since League One because I played against him. Saliba says of the former Lille defender. We speak the same language, French, so it's easier for us. He's a really good guy, a guy who really wants to win, a good leader. So most of you have been asking yourselves, what is going to create the very huge chemistry between Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba? It's all about the language. And to show you that a language is really a very huge factor when you are really trying to build up partnerships, especially in the central defense and the goalkeeping department. At Manchester United, Harry Maguire went ahead and complained to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that I cannot communicate well with David De Gea because he doesn't speak English very well, and you rather put in Dean Henderson to be our goalkeeper. And when David De Gea went to see or to be there when his girlfriend or wife was giving birth, he lost his first choice position of the goalkeeping department of Man United. So it shows you how important that is, and I think it's what really keeps them going. Remember, Gabriel Magalhaes was playing for Lille, you all know that, and Saliba played, I think, for Lille and then went to Marseille. So it shows you how good these two are really keeping in common. And we all know that Saliba, however much looks like a senior player, but even Gabriel Magalhaes has gone ahead not to disappoint at Arsenal. For a player they bought close to £30 million, reaching this level in his value has almost multiplied by 2 to 60 million pounds. That shows you how much he's gone ahead to impose himself in the game. The only thing he needs to do is composing himself where it matters most. That is it. For the club of Arsenal and the coming in of Jakub Kiwior, it's going to obviously put a lot of pressure onto him. And this season, we are going to see how he plays when there is a player who is a better ball-playing centre-back onto the bench, that is Jakub Kiwior, because Jakub Kiwior is a baller. He's a better talent. He's fast, he's strong, and he's here to obviously create competition in between him and Gabriel Magalhaes. So we want to see if he has been making some blunders and howlers in the game, in games of Arsenal, when there has been no competitor for him, and then a real competitor comes in. How does he react? Is that going to make him a better player, or it's going to make him really losing his confidence and obviously get out of the team? But Saliba is really a person who's gone ahead to obviously hail him. That is a good guy, and obviously they've gone ahead to play together for some good time. At last, let's talk about the Arsenal away kit that was released today, and I think it's the one they're going to really wear as they play the MLS All-Stars. Now, Martinelli has said, I love it. It's a fresh look, and it really brings to life the style of Arsenal. Our supporters are incredible, and it's great that Adidas and the club have created this design to celebrate them and our roots in North London. I can't wait to put on this jersey. That is Gabriel Martinelli, a player that really got an injury when they're playing Brighton, when Moise Caicedo applied the Caesar tackle onto him, and he was really thrown onto the stretcher and taken off the field of play. That is Gabriel Martinelli, and that is the jersey that most of you have gonna hate, obviously called the worst. I've seen my brother Kosi onto the Kosi Arsenal podcast coming out and obviously blaming this kit, but to me the kit is okay. I really love it, because in art, when you look at an unusual design, you obviously love to appreciate, because this is one of the thoughts out of the box, and this is what makes Adidas make money, because this jersey has gone ahead to get a very huge talkability than any of the jerseys that Arsenal has gone ahead to release this time round, with their home jersey obviously looking great, obviously in red and white, but it has gone ahead to come out in a very good way. But I really understand that Arsenal is really ready to obviously don this, and we are going to see it when they are playing most of the away games, like at Old Trafford, playing my team I support, that is Man United, and very many others. So that's the jersey of Arsenal that has gone ahead to cause what we call a divided opinion amongst Arsenal fans, but I think it's really one of those that you'll always see that people are really ready to say to each other, they come in through and obviously put on, people will buy it, but others have gone ahead not to love it. But I really understand their reason, because everyone is entitled to his or her own opinion. Not so? So guys, we call it quits for now, but I've seen some photo of Gabriel Jesus. I think I flash it for you. That is Gabriel Jesus for you. Don't into that just. I think it looks nice on him. Not so? It looks nice on him. So I really believe that it's really something great, and you people are just going to get used to it, loving it. Here is another photo of the jersey. Benny White, Bukayo Saka, Emily Smith-Rowe, and Aaron Ramsdale. That is the jersey for you. And the other one comes in through that has the following players. I'm seeing Saliba in there for you. I'm seeing Gabriel Martinelli. So those are the players I've gone ahead to notice their faces into this. So guys, your thoughts on to Arsenal interested in Mohamed Kudus are welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about Saliba talking about his partnership with Gabriel Magalhaes? Do you think the French language they speak together has gone ahead to strengthen it? Yes or no? And lastly, what are your thoughts about that Arsenal jersey? Rate it on the scale of 10. I sign out for now. See you later. Good morning. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. My Muslim friends, viewers, and subscribers. Barak Lau Fikum. Ciao, ciao.